It's been over 2 months in the house, and of course different things have happened. From romance to realities, different things have happened. Remember, this season is actually sponsored by Bet Nigeria, your reward for passion, and of course more than a bet. Today, I've got the housemates, evicted housemates in the house, and of course Esther and Sadi in the house. How are you guys doing today?
Cool.
So before that, we're having a conversation. All right, talking about the Friday game challenge.
I know you say.
What will you remember? What will you remember? What's the high point? What will you remember that you did? That was great for you.
I think the last one I won, it was fun because there was so much time to play with. It's a game. It's always time.
Which one exactly?
The one with the puzzles and then the skeleton and then the second puzzle, or the sand and gold. The Egyptian themed game. A lot of people had gone. I was the last person to go, and I think the best time at that point was 2 minutes 19 seconds, and that was Ike. Ike broke that. And so I remember Esther by my side telling me, if you don't do good, if you don't win, your father will be ashamed of you.
I was trying to hype him.
I did,
ginger him to make him do it.
I'm like, why would you put so much pressure on me?
And point of question, I didn't say your father will be ashamed of you. I said your dad is watching.
What does that mean?
They are two different things.
All right. What about you, Esther? What about?
What about?
Yeah. About the Friday night challenges.
I sucked at arena games. I sucked, and the one time that I think, or according to what I heard, I had a shot at getting a good thing was 2 Fridays ago. It was I can't even remember. Okay, it was the farm poultry themed arena games, yes. And we were supposed to get cassavas from a particular place, and Biggie kept 16 cassavas there because we were 16 housemates, meaning 1 cassava for each housemate.
All right.
And then it got to my turn. I was second to last to go, and I did not find cassava, and my time was just counted. If I had gotten the cassava on time, I feel like I could possibly have even won or even taken second, because the last part of the challenge I did it once.
Is that you don't like cassava, right? Basically, strangers.
No, it was 16 cassavas were there and 14 had gone.
You
It was left
that.
with 2.
He was stroking.
I know, and I am not going to be caught.
All right, let's talk about now. Over 11 housemates have been out of the Big Brother Nigeria house.
Yes.
And all of them, when it come, they basically say that because I didn't do this thing, I didn't do this thing, I didn't do this right, I didn't do this right. That was why I think I'm out of the house. What's your one?
I think that the viewers see different things in people, and they are attracted to different things in people. Normally in the real world, I come off as a snob because of the way my face is. So for you to like me, you really need to get to know me, and that takes time. Most times I'm often misunderstood. Yes, and I think that's exactly what happened in the house. And now you guys have time to get to know me better. So,
what was your plan entering the Big Brother Nigeria house? What was your plan? What was your strategy? Do you have any strategy?
Yes,
was it like you were just playing, or what?
No, I think every strategy is a strategy, including not having a strategy. Because you're about to play a game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's Bet Nigeria. It's Bet Nigeria. It's the Big Brother. So it's strategy, no matter what you call it.
Exactly.
My strategy was to be a better version of myself. I told myself the Big Brother house is a camp for me. I'm going to develop every bit of myself. Yes, I had plans for what I wanted to use the platform for, and I decided that in the house I would start working on those things. And I just try to be a better person than I naturally am. Normally, that's who Sadi is, but I improved in certain ways, and that's what I did in the house as a strategy.
Yeah. All right, cool. What about you, Esther?
going into the house, I had no plan but to be myself. But at the same time, there were some parts of me that I knew that I had to be intentional about. For example, because of the fact that I have a relaxed / straight face, people often think I'm not happy. Exactly. Or it's very tricky.
Esther's not mean. Esther's nice.
And so I always have to make a conscious effort to smile and try to be as much more friendly as possible.
You're not a smiling type, you're just the straight face.
No, I'm not. I am. sometimes I'm walking towards you and there's my face is like this, but it doesn't mean anything is going on in my head. That's
just you.
Exactly. And I told a lot of close people have told me before, and I planned to work on it and remind myself to smile more. But you enter the house and it's a different ball game entirely.
Yeah,
so
very true.
You know what? My plan to smile failed me.
Alright, we're going to come back after this break. Remember that this is actually sponsored officially by Bet Nigeria War for Passion. Always visit www.betnigeria.com. When we come back, we're going to be talking about relationships. You don't want to miss it. We're coming back.
We're not going to wonder why they're happy. BB Niger season 4, don't come back. Not the only person waiting for study BB Niger house go fit win money. You wait there, they watch out. You go fit win money too. What am I talking about? Very simple. You go fit win phone. You go fit win JC. You go fit win that jacket. Wanna see me wear? In fact, you know the one where the pieces me. You go fit win 2 million naira. You fit win your own money. Very simple. You go fit send BBN to 4507. More one, look at your phone. Press star 4507 hatch. Wait there, talk. Star 4507 hatch. 20 naira if you want send down once. 100 naira for 1 week subscription. What are you waiting for? Bet Niger.
Alright, welcome back. Remember, this season is actually sponsored by Bet Niger. www.betniger.com is the place you should always surf. Play your games, vote for your favorite housemate. Remember that you can actually play and win. That's what we're talking about. Now back to the relationships. Now we saw a bit of a lot of relationships in the house. And basically, over to you. Okay, good. I didn't say anything. It was Sardi that was actually looking at you.
Well, no, I was stretching.
Please
I was
focus
stretching.
your focus.
I was stretching.
Because it's more than events. Alright, so let's talk about the relationships in the house now. So we had a lot of relationships in the house, and talking about you, I remember that I actually saw it when Nelson left. You teared. Basically, you were not really happy.
I wasn't happy when Nelson left.
You were happy when Nelson left, actually. And of course, when you left, I tell you what, Fraud wasn't happy as well. He was, but in the first part. So why did you go for Nelson instead of Fraud? Is it that you loved jollof rice more than bangers?
I did not go for Nelson instead of Fred.
Alright, what happened? What happened? Tell us.
Okay, Fred was the first person I had a serious conversation with in the house. He likes movies too, so
you like movies
exactly,
as well?
so it was common interest, and that's
morning chairs.
Yeah. You like movies too, Sadi.
No. Sadi's one is on the secondary level. Am I right?
It's very secondary, apparently.
Okay, but Fred is very emotional. And, he has strong feelings. I think that's the kind of person he is. For me, it takes a while for me to warm up to anybody. On some rare occasions, it's easy. It happens fast. And I wasn't in that space yet with Fred, especially because we just came into Big Brother house. This is not the outside world. Even in the outside world, people have ulterior motives.
Absolutely.
Especially in the Big Brother house. It should make you think twice.
Was it his name? Was it his name that was actually making you think maybe this guy?
I don't trust him.
This guy.
No. It wasn't. It's just the way I am.
Okay, basically.
I was going into the game and I was like, you know what? I need to be quick up there, and so it just didn't happen. And I don't like people coming on too strong.
Too strong.
Exactly.
Like you don't like people coming up too strong.
Yeah, like just.
Why are you looking at me now?
I'm paying attention to both of you.
I don't like people coming up too strong. What did I say? Have I said
I'm not. Oh my goodness. I'm paying attention now.
I got you. Yeah, I got
straight.
you.
Absolutely.
Which made me say the next thing I was about to say. You have to.
Basically, you have to wait. Is that what you're trying to say?
You have to ease in.
You have to ease in. For the Lord of mercy.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Be focused. He said you have to ease in. I need to tell you.
Yes, and it wasn't like that. With Nelson, the first Bet Ninja games we played, we were divided into 3 groups, and I was on the red team. He was also on the red team, and then we won. And then we didn't win. We came second. Don't look at me like that. Remember,
winners.
Wait, before you guys played, we won.
Won what? Oh, okay. You started. You led the wins, and then before we took
exactly. And then after we just began to talk, and I remember that nobody picked me to be in their team for that particular game. It was the first week. I was the last person seated, and I fell into the last group. And so we were just talking about things like I'm like, you know what, it's fine. I mean, like actually thought that it would get to me, but I get that this is the first week. We know some people's strengths because it's easy for them to come out as
Very
being
easily,
strong. Like first week, boom, you need to see me. And for some of us, we decide, okay, I don't want anybody to see me yet. Let me just be observing. And then conversation just flowed from there, and then I got close to it.
Sardi, I want you to judge the situation. Do you
Yes,
think that the relationship Esther actually had with Ford, or the one she had with Nelson, which you pick as the one that's great?
Personally, I think the one with Nelson was great.
Okay.
It was great for several reasons. I think Esther is a dominating lady, not like in a bad way. She just likes.
Dominate is great. It's
Yes,
great.
yes, she likes to take the lead.
Oh my
And when it
goodness.
comes to relationships, there needs to be a certain balance, and there are
Okay.
people that might be quite submissive. And with Esther, she needs someone who has that strength as much as she does. Nelson had that. As much as she was dominating, he also had those times where he would be. Nelson is man's up. And so I feel like they brought out the best in each other, and that's what relationships should do, right?
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's come back to you now. Let's come back to you.
Okay.
I know at the beginning of the house, actually, both of you, you and Diane, you guys had a bit of conversations, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you guys were liking each other, but with the looks and the direct looks we saw, it felt as if you guys were having something. You want to clarify if you guys were having something, or it was just
Yeah, we're having something. Of course, we were, but it wasn't what people expected, or it wasn't what people assumed it was. Yeah, we were connecting on the fact that she is of the north. She's from Kaduna State, and I was born and brought up in Kaduna State. It's just like a conversation starter.
common interest. That's that.
Exactly, and so we built our relationship off of that, and we had conversations based off on that, and it became easier to just connect with her. The language I've heard all my life, she could also speak it, and we got infringement for that, or we were punished for speaking too much Hausa without translating. So it was just something that I could relate to, someone I could relate to on a deeper level than I must talk to you.
On a deeper level.
Yes, and that's why we got close.
Now the platform is there. What will you be doing with the platform?
The Big Brother Niger platform
exactly,
is
in
an
general.
amazing opportunity.
Okay.
And as a result of this big push that it has given me,
Yeah.
I'm looking towards exploring the entertainment industry, majorly acting. It's something I'm very much passionate about.
What about your lawyer career?
Exactly. The legal profession is very dear to me. It was a dream, an accomplished dream, but acting is a passion, and when something is
Passion and dream.
exactly, it doesn't just go away like that. At the same time, I'm open to exploring any other opportunity that comes my way. Like I'm open to everything right now. And also, I would like to start a business, something related to fashion, basically.
Fashion.
Yes.
I know some guy that can actually work for you. That's
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Well, basically same thing. Personally, I went for the auditions, not trusting it will happen, but if it does, let it give me a push to the entertainment industry. I've always fancied acting, and so that's something I'm going to push. Also, I intend to host. I enjoy hosting. I like to talk, and since I like to talk, I might as well work with it.
All right. Wait. You like to talk?
I like.
So
to
the show
talk.
is after the house. Just do something. So Esther and I were the housemates. Just do something.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and look at you cutting me off.
No.
But this is after the house. Look at you. Hey, it's my show. But this is continuing. We're continuing. I like the banter. So Esther, welcome back from the Big Brother Niger house. How have you been?
I'm good. I'm good.
Nice. And you, Pascal? Look at you.
Achieve.
Use your words, my man. Use your words.
So Jen, thank you very much. I really want to appreciate you guys for coming through.
Thank you.
Of course, talking about your pursuit in life. I wish you success.
Amen.
Everything's going to be all right. Make sure that you keep your head straight and you bow your head down as well. Because in the end, when you go really far, if you're going far, you need to be more humble.
Yes.
You understand? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Appreciate
I
it.
appreciate.
All right, thank you very much,
Thanks so
guys.
much.
Really an amazing time here on the After the House with Pascal, and of course, the evicted housemate. You can actually catch all this www.betnaja.com. Reward for passion, and of course, this is more than a bet.
Keep out to be. We're not going to wonder why they're happy. BB Naija season 4 don't come back. Not the only person waiting for study BB Naija house go fit win money. You wait there, they watch out. You go fit win money too. What am I talking about? Very simple. You go fit win phone. You go fit win JC. You go fit win that jacket. You wanna see me wear? In fact, you know the one where the pieces me. You go fit win 2 million naira. You fit win your own money. Very simple. You go fit send BBN to 4507. More panel, look at that your phone. Press star 4507 hatch. Wait there, talk. Star 4507 hatch. 20 naira if you want send down once. 100 naira for 1 week subscription. What are you waiting for?
Bet Naija.